weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go on EA Sports.
Now this will be a return from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Let's go now.
They start the drive on the ground. Camara trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
Hurts.
And his throw here is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And he'll be out right at the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run. This is Camara. Uses the stiff arm. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well. They're going to look to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
19 driver, 19 driver. After 50,
They'll try and run for it with Miller. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first.
Touchdown! Deontay Johnson, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Saints get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Going up top. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8. The Falcons at 8-4 now on the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Saints will have the football back. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins, 69 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So that if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
I know the special teams coach will not permit himself a smile here, but inside he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is what he schemes. This is what he watches tape to put himself and his team in a position to score points. An absolute dream return.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll set up a throw. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker have to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd and 13. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Drake London, his intended target, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Saints 14, Falcons 7.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Second and 9 now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Hard throw, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Come on.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Kamara up the middle. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Falcons grab it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
25 yards that time.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there and 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Algier will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Out quickly to Judy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now it's Kamara in the passing game.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Kamara gets it again on second down.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man downfield is Johnson.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
His throw incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Falcons 14.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's going to throw one up from the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Back to throw again. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like... We're going to get another look at this one. Dennis Allen not happy, so he has thrown the challenge flag. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. On play action, they'll throw. And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Algier. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tyler Algier with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons are back within a score. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This one fielded at the 5.
The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Hurts.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Saints 35, Falcons 20.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
This will be caught. Judy.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And it's 3rd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, and what was once a nice drive stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's third down.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, it's Hurts.
And he will find his man on the outside.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
A give. This is Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. Second down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rice. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first. And a fake here, direct snap to the up man.
And this will wind up a Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And I don't know what the method is to know when to dial up a fake punt, when not to, whatever the method there, it worked for him.
I think you actually did explain it. There is no method. It's just a feel, a sense, and a healthy dose of guts in order to call that play in that situation.
Element of surprise, I guess, right?
Yeah, element of surprise and just a strong belief in, hey, we're going to get it done.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. 120 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Throwing is Hurts.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Let's go now. 50
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive.
Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Back to throw here. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Touchdown.
Ready, break.
Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action with Hurts. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Touchdown! Deontay Johnson with it. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. That one looks like he'll throw here. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His 3rd of the game. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Buccaneers will take over here. 12-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Running with Kamara. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
That's good for the Saints.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. And now they're in the... They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
That's good for the Saints.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 36, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3, and he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers.
And the Pats are right back in this.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, their goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He's going to look deep down the field. He's got him in. Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. Getting set for their... Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And the catch made by Johnson.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. The 30. 10, 5, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return. Down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
On 1st down, Hurts.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. They'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. To Henry. And some room to roam now. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 41-yard line. Back to throw again. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This could potentially send us to overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Throwing is Hurts. And this is it. With a clock showing just 3 seconds left. To throw again on second down. Hurts. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or...
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. Open man, Smith shoots. Complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's entirely different animal.
Well, they're starting to put together a nice drive. That one goes for 24 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They run here with Singletary. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught! It's a touchdown! And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And coming up, we'll see the electric Kyler Murray.
On the count.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 20 carries, 77 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this one is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On second down, Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. They've got his man complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll look to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now back to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. All right, the offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Saints at 9 and 6 now. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
He's going to let this one go deep, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
He's going to try and go deep again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They go play action with Hurts.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You're there. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Kamara up the middle. 2 yards, good. 1st. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
On 1st down, Hurts.
He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got a man, complete.
And he'll be at the 20-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to...
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the their own.
Let's go now.
3rd quarter action in this offense. 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Hurts throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He's going to take another shot here.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down. Throwing is Hurts. Intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And picks it off.
And the Cards are going to take over at their own.
It's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. go with Kamara. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They gave it to him in certain. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he is going to have it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. And that is in the middle of the... The offense on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Rice. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Steps away. Back to Kamara for another catch. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for completion.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They run it. Stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll look to throw. Is incomplete. to throw. Finding Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before. He's back to throw. Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Hurts trying to hurry up the offense. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. One there. It's a potential daggers. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are going to take possession. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets.